BODDAMN. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get a more defined upper chest. What's up, guys and gals? Chris with the BODDAMN channel. This channel is all about food, fitness, and how to live an active, healthy lifestyle. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get a more defined upper chest with 2 exercises. All right, so before we get to any of that, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Lots of great BODDAMN content coming down this year. All right, so first of all, before we go into the 2 exercises I want to show you, we got to talk about the why real quick. Like, why upper chest definition? Like, how is it so important? Well, a lot of people bench in the gym and they're like countlessly benching, putting hours and hours on the bench. And the problem is they're not getting, let's say, the definition that they are seeking. And more specifically with the upper chest, because the upper chest is really A, how to get a more powerful look to yourself, right? And B, it really starts to set you apart from the competition, which might be your friends or whatever like that. But essentially, you know, a lot of people just want to stand out and they want to look like the effort that they put into the gym is realized. Like, you can see it in real life, and that's really number 2. When it comes down to a gym and working out, like, that's primary number 1, like getting stronger. That's great. But you know, goal number 2, but honestly, goal number 2 for most people out there is to just look lean and defined and, you know, be proud of yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, all right, so let me show you 2 exercises real quick that can give you more definition in your upper chest. And I'm also gonna show you 2 variations, so that way if you're a total beginner and you still wanna do this kind of stuff, then that way you can join in on it. All right, so the very first thing I wanna teach you guys is the decline push-up deficit style. All right, so check this out. You wanna get a bench like that's right there, and you're gonna throw it into the incline position. All right, you might be thinking, wait, didn't he just say decline? I did, but let's get this bench into an incline position. Then we're gonna put our feet on it. We're gonna get into a decline push-up position, planked out, and then we're gonna initiate a deficit. Let me show you. All right, so we have the bench in the incline position. As you can see, it's about 45 degrees right now. And what we're gonna wanna do is get 2 dumbbells. If you're at a gym, get some 30s or some 40s. They have a little bit wider bases. The hex ones that I have right here, the bases aren't super wide. I still know how to do this, but if you're at a gym, you kind of want to get the ones that have much bigger discs on them and put them in that sort of formation where you can get in between them to initiate the deficit. So the very first part of the workout really is to get planked out, put your feet high, and the second part of the workout is essentially to do a push-up into the deficit position. And the deficit essentially allows you to get a much deeper stretch, okay, when you're in the push-up, and to come up and squeeze really hard. And if you're looking at my chest right now, you can kind of see where the emphasis is going, like right here. See that? All right, and I'm not even in the decline position yet, and look at this emphasis, right? So this is what we're gonna do. You know, if you get really good at this, 10, 20 reps, something like that, but you can bang them out as fast as you want, or you can go really, really slow. I prefer to go slower unless it's part of a HIIT routine or something like that. Then I would go much faster. So I'm gonna look at the, you know, the bench. I'm gonna make sure these things are in good position. And then I'm gonna get into the deficit position, which I think we have to adjust a little bit, like this, just so I can get into this deficit push-up position. So I'm gonna line everything up as good as I can, and then I'm gonna plank myself like this. My hair's gonna go all over the place, but that's all good. So I put my foot up here, right? One foot's up, one foot's down. I'm already kind of feeling everything out. And then I'm gonna get into the plank position and I'm gonna perform a couple of these push-ups for you. So we'll see, right now I can kind of feel like, ooh, if this is back a little bit further, I can start planking a little bit better. So I'm adjusting everything so that way you kind of see what goes on. I could have the whole thing ready for the video, but then that wouldn't be an accurate kind of, you know, when you go to the gym, you're gonna have to do these adjustments too. So you wanna make sure everything looks good, that you can go in between the 2 dumbbells and then plank out. All right, put one foot up quick like this and then plank. I'm planked out. You might be thinking that looks pretty hard. It's actually not that hard. And then go down to the deficit and then push up. All right, into the deficit, push up, into the deficit, push up. Like that. When you get to the top, really squeeze super, super hard, okay? So that is exercise number 1. That'll 100% give you definition on your upper chest if you start doing more of that. All right, number 2 is going to be the close incline dumbbell press. This one I like a lot. It really emphasizes the upper chest right here, and we're gonna do a hold at the top too. So I'll show you that one. Essentially, get yourself 2 dumbbells. They cannot be very heavy though. That's the problem with this, is most people try to do it way too heavy. Get into an incline bench about 45 degrees. Once you're on the bench, you wanna recline back, get the dumbbells together right about here, all right? And you're just gonna press up and squeeze your chest. So I'm gonna go up and squeeze really hard. Come down to where the dumbbell touches about the mid-chest, and then I'm gonna go up and make sure that the dumbbells or my hands are directly above my upper chest. All right, so I'm gonna come down. The dumbbells are in the middle part of the chest now. I'm gonna come up and my hands are gonna be above my upper part of my chest. Like that, all right? You don't need much weight to get this thing going just right. And it also helps define the triceps a little bit as well. But you keep doing enough of these and you'll really start to understand the squeeze at the top especially is super crucial to getting that definition at the top of the chest. All right, so that's another way where you can get more definition up here and start getting that line built. All right, that's gonna help your chest look awesome. Okay, so let's assume that you're a complete beginner and you wanna start defining your upper chest. So here's the first variation for that first push-up thing that we're doing. You know, it requires a plank and going into a deficit. For some people that might be too hard. So this is what you do instead to start getting that same kind of movement. You get into an elevated surface with your knees. Now, this is a little bit lower than it was before, obviously. And we're gonna put knees here, plank out, and then do normal push-ups without the deficit. So it's gonna look like this. Essentially, you put your knee up there, all right, push-up position, all right, and get into that push-up, right, all the way down, make your feet like this, and then all the way up. Don't put your feet flat, all right, put your feet up. So, and the closer you get your feet to your butt, the more weight is actually in the push-up, like that, all right? So that's what we're gonna do, like this. If my foot was back here, the push-up all of a sudden gets a lot easier, like a lot easier. So we want our feet up to our butt like this. And all that's really doing is allowing more weight to be handled by the body. It's putting weight that was back there, now it's really into the push-up position. It's being added to the push-up. So that's variation number one that you can do if you're just starting out. All right, so the variation number two, which will give you about the same pump as the close dumbbell press that we were doing earlier on the incline bench. Let me show you. You need a spree band, something like this, an elastic band. I like the spree red ones, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna get it to a low surface that's somewhere around mid-calf, or could even be where your ankles are, but you want a low surface to wrap it around so you can start this thing. So here's a low surface, allows me to wrap it around it like this, all right? And so what we're gonna do is, now I have it down there, it's obviously not gonna go forward anymore. All right, once you've wrapped it around that thing down below, get into like a lunge position, get your gravity kind of low, right? And what you want to do is keep this around pocket level, a little bit lesser than pocket level. And then what you want to do is keep it close, and then you're going to push up just like you had dumbbells in your hands to the sky. Like this, 1, and then stop here now, and then 2, like this, 3, and I'm really concentrating on squeezing my upper chest. All right, there we go. You're gonna keep it really close to your body, like that, all right? And that's the variation. If you don't have enough strength to, let's say, do the dumbbell press on the bench, you can do that with the spree band and it'll do the same thing. All right, guys, I hope you learned something great on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Plenty of awesome videos coming down. I will see you on the next BODDAMN video. Take it easy. Goodbye.